robots, man. The robots don't be liking when you play music, as it turns out. My name is Rick. Thanks for joining us. Over to my left, as usual, Prince Ortega in the building.
Hey, I'll take it. Prince, I'll take it.
And immediately to Shannon's right, we have the dapper Principal Garafa.
Principal Dean.
Like Dean Garafa.
Dressed like a thought today. You see that?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Showing
man.
knees.
Wow. Dean Garafa in the building.
Wow.
And once again, last but not least, joining us on the couch, Mr. AIRFIG himself. Welcome.
Hello.
Looking
for having me.
crisp. Looking crisp.
Thank you for having me.
Guys, Fig is wearing some Ray-Ban glasses that have cameras in them, y'all. You could just hit a little button. Wait, give me the activation. Like, how do you turn it on? I'm going to record a video right now. Boom. Just like that. Damn, that easy. Okay, so me as a person in the world knows that something's up with your glasses because there's a light on. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I appreciate that.
All right.
Yep. Oh, something's going on with this guy. Are you recording me?
And it blinks too. Okay, I like it. It blinks. So
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
yeah.
Okay.
Because there'll be some creeps out there.
It's weird, but on your periphery or whatever that word is on the side, there's like a little light that you can see. So whenever it turns off, that means it stopped recording.
Okay, so you can also see it. Is there a screen in your glasses at all?
No.
No, so this is just audible AI or voice assistant?
Yep.
Okay. But there's like how many buttons on it?
It's just one button.
Just one button?
Yeah.
That's fire though, man. I like that.
Just got sold.
What are we talking, like 300? Yeah. I mean, that's reasonably priced for what you're getting. Plus their Ray-Bans branding. Right?
How long did they come out? How long have they been out?
I don't know. I have no idea. Again, it was MGM just gave me them, so
I'd be hesitant to buy stuff 6 months after it comes out because I feel like the next one's coming soon.
I'm definitely like, I'll get the third gen thing. I'll wait till the bugs are worked out. I want the version that came later because the first version's like you're the beta tester, you're the alpha tester sometimes, right? Like I mean, Tesla's a great example of that.
Yep. And the second and third iterations, like okay, we figured it out.
Yeah, they work the bugs out. I mean, do you remember the craze for the first iPhone? Think of how much better they've gotten since that first one. That first one
had no
was
app store.
$600.
And now it's more.
Do you want a phone that'll work reasonably well with decent storage? Upgrade. Like, because the base storage is never enough. Maybe for the normies.
Yeah.
The moms and pops. For X, yeah, you're right. It's probably enough. Let me get these 64 gigs. Tyler, remember when they used to do that?
He's one of the few that got the mini iPhone.
Yeah, because I use it for a phone. I use it for storage.
But they stopped making that one because they had low sales.
It's true.
So he's a normie user.
Fair, you know what? Yes, we just categorized Dean Garafa. Hey, you know what?
He said it. He's like, I just use it for phone.
Is this Mike Type? No, that's a young Jordan on your shirt.
Jordan.
Yes.
Jordan. Give me the backstory behind his t-shirt. It does look really cool. I like it.
Absolutely none. Saw it, bought it, and here it is.
Love it. It kind of looks like Tyler, the Creator, a little bit.
You get it on Fashion Nova.
Oh.
Sheen. It was on Sheen. It was Sheen.
Speaking of Tyler, I'm throwing a huge curveball here. Tyler, the Creator. Have you guys heard of what happened with him recently? So there's a show. I forgot the guy's name. Carmichael, I believe his name. Something
Wild.
Carmichael. This guy's a comedian. So I guess he has a pretty good show on HBO, which is like somewhat reality, but I guess his visual of it it's different. It doesn't really, it's like reality show. It's a little different.
Okay.
Anyways, the point being is Tyler, I guess they're friends. In one of the episodes, he goes, hey, Tyler, I have to talk to you. He's like, hey, Shannon, I have to talk to you. So they go sit down. And so I just want to let you know, I pretty much have feelings for you. And Tyler's kind of just there, just listening to him. Oh. And he asked him, he's kind of there, and and then you told me, then I told you over the phone, and he said something like, you stupid bitch. He goes, yeah, I did say that. And he's laughing. He's like, ha, ha, ha. But you can tell that he is trying his best not to make this awkward because I don't feel the same way for you. But you just came. Again, this is reality. This is a camera. He is there. So it's not there alone. There's a camera there, and he just came at Tyler with this. So you can tell Tyler he's being Tyler, but trying to be funny.
Uncomfortable.
Right. So the way he's saying it, he's kind of like looking at Tyler, which makes it even more uncomfortable. So I'm just like, damn, this is hard to watch. But at the same token, it's like something here is not right, because in order for you to open up and tell somebody that, is Tyler gay? Is he already? I don't know. I don't know his sexual.
How about just time and place?
No, sure. No, yeah, that you're completely right.
I mean, wow.
Absolutely. Absolutely right. But at the same token, if you went on and told, because supposedly Tyler is bi because of what he says sometimes, I think he's trolling. When people say, no, he's being serious, I guess he is. I don't really care. I just didn't know Tyler was that way. But if somebody comes to you and tells you, hey, I feel this way about you, it's because I'm thinking he probably thinks he is, or he has said that I am, or something like that.
Interesting. Yep.
But yeah, that's the only reason why I brought it up. You said Tyler, but that was an interesting bit of news that happened recently for that show. I forgot the name of the show, but it happened there.
I saw the clip, and it was awkward.
Yeah, it was very awkward.
It sounds terrible.
They even stopped for a food break because someone brought food.
Yeah.
They just stopped. They like to eat.
You're quiet, just eating.
Nah, man, that sounds absolutely brutal. Like, I'd want to die if I was in the room. Like, all right,
Yes.
can we go? Like, can we wrap this up?
And Tyler told him, he was like, nah, like I rock with you, like as a brother, like as a brother, like
Right.
family.
These are all these hard lines here.
Yeah, he was like, he was like, I'm not gay. So he eventually said it in the thing.
I didn't see that part. So I only saw the reel. I didn't see the whole show.
No, I just went on YouTube. I was like, I need some context for this because that's crazy.
Shouldn't be doing research.
Yeah, I gotta see context because I'm like, I gotta get the full. I gotta get
There
the
must
full.
be more to this story.
He did say, I am not. He did say that.
Yeah. He said, he was like, I'm straight. He was like, I'm straight. He was like, I'm straight. Like,
Wow.
Black and white. I like Tyler the Creator. He's pretty cool. I like his music. I don't love his music. I don't love his catalog, but I do like his eccentricness. I appreciate.
I couldn't tell you what song he does.
I get like kind of like Pharrell energy from him a little bit. You know,
A little bit of Pharrell energy.
The only thing I've seen of him
Spattering
is
of
that
Kanye.
freestyle that he has with Sway. Saying some gay stuff.
Yes.
It was hilarious though.
hey, yeah.
The Sway was like, whoa. No, it wasn't Sway. It was Funk Master Flex.
Yes, for Master. That's right. Quick question.
Yes.
For Fig here. He's into video games. What's your favorite versus game that you play against somebody that you be like, I'm good at and I want to face somebody? Like I know Rick is Street Fighter, right? What is yours?
We don't talk about that.
Like, who wants to play? Who's up?
This called Call of Duty fall in that
Okay.
category.
All right. So let's say, for example, there's a group of friends that are talking trash, and you're like, "Oh, let's go." And you guys are playing, and you whoop the floor with them. Would you ever say, "You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to ever beat you guys this bad. Let me take this back."
I don't think I'll
No.
no.
So tell me why the hell J. Cole apologized about all of this.
I appreciate the segue.
Because this is one, these were his three rappers. Supposedly these are the best right now, which oddly Kanye's not involved in this, which was like, okay. But anyway, let's just stay with the Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole fiasco that's going on. Recently, J. Cole went on his touring, and he just apologized. He didn't want to perform 7-minute drill. Which is very funny because every radio station is completely playing it all over the place now, of course. So he pretty much said some things. He apologized. This is my friend. I don't want to keep doing this, blah, blah, blah. So now my thing is I have no problem because I understand where he's coming from because he really is a nice guy. Like J. Cole is he's not about the fighting. He's not about the shooting. He's not about any of that stuff. He's just a nice guy that likes to rap. It just so happens to me, in my opinion, that it's unfortunate that in the rap world, there's no room for being nice. There's no like, I'm sorry, I was too mean to you.
Yeah.
No, it's like, if you're good, you got to show us you're good. And if you're good, and if you're like attacking somebody, and if you're mean, and it's better. Unfortunately, that's what it is. Yeah. So you can't come out and say nice words about somebody else. We're not going to care. Like, we don't care about nice rappers. And rap that culture does not care. It doesn't matter how nice you are or how good you are. If you're a nice guy, unfortunately, you're going to have an asterisk. It was like, and now that he apologized, you're definitely going to have an asterisk for the rest of your legacy.
Yo, pour one out to J. Cole fans everywhere who had to swallow that one.
And this has nothing to do with his talent.
Brutal,
it's just
man.
That.
Absolutely brutal.
So it's like you apologize. It's like, what? It's like I would never do, like me and Shannon playing a video game, I would never apologize to Shannon for beating him. Like, you're absolutely wrong. No, I would talk so much shit that he'll be like, all right, I'm muting you. Boom. And that's just because that's competitive nature. And what I think happened, I think J. Cole thought social media was going to take it into a way that was going to get violent. I think this is what happened.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't want to do this because this is my friend, but it was like, nothing's going to happen because you're J. Cole. I guess you're a nice guy. This is Kendrick Lamar. He's also a conscious nice guy. And Drake. Nobody's shooting anybody, guys.
Yeah.
Like, what are we talking about? This ain't Tupac and Biggie in any way, shape, or form. Three nice guys that can rap. That's all we want to see.
Three nice guys.
Yeah, like he's Mr.
You
Nice
heard it here
Watch.
first, guys.
But anyways, that was my rant. That was over.
That was a great rant.
Yeah.
I think it started as a question. Do you have any thoughts on that?
I mean, I honestly don't think it's a great idea to apologize, especially if it's just protecting your name in a sense. Because I think a lot of people now is going to look at him like but I also, to jump on a little bit what you said, I think he apologized in a sense because I kind of feel like it wasn't his strongest work. So I kind of feel like he was like, man, that was kind of weak, or I don't know. And he pulled back a little bit.
Oh,
I think
okay.
That's where
Interesting take.
That's the way I took it. And I watched the video of him apologizing. And I'm sitting there like, what happened? What happened here? But that's my input. Like, I think he just, I don't think he did his best work in a sense.
Okay.
That's why.
Yeah, it was an interesting choice. I mean, when you compare the two products, right? So what was it? It was Like That by Metro and Future. I'm sorry. Yeah, Metro was a producer, and then Future and Kendrick.
You got it right.
And then so like let's just say the weight of what Kendrick said in that one was pretty loaded and pretty direct. But I feel like, to your point, like J. Cole's rebuttal to that was like way harder. Like, so I feel like he was way more specific in his choice of what he was saying. Right, he kind of unpacked it way more than Kendrick did, but still, I might agree with you. I don't feel like it was like his most like fire bars.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, I think I don't know. I feel like he could have done better, honestly.
Fair, yeah. X, you feel like it was rushed at all?
I don't think it was rushed. I just think it wasn't that good.
Yeah,
that was it.
Yeah,
yeah. I don't think it was that good. It was.
It wasn't like an ether.
Oh, not even close.
Right, yeah.
No, I think it was just. I don't even know, man. To the point, as far as I'm gonna diss somebody, you have to come hard. For me, when it comes, first of all, when I first heard that beat, I was like, "What am I listening to?
Yeah,
what is this? This is not how a diss song should start."
Fair.
To me, in my opinion, maybe because I'm older, it's like
I feel like the second half was a little bit.
It's like that,
like
that. It has to be a heavy, eerie
there.
beat that is just like I'm just gonna rap.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like I'm not here to dance or move. No, I want to rap. So that's why I felt like, I was like, what is this J. Cole beat that he just chose? It's like, this is not. So when the second one, I was like, okay, I like this a lot.
Do you think Drake's gonna respond? Think Drake's gonna do
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I think, and my friends thinks I'm stupid for this, but I think Drake is gonna save J. Cole. This. I said it.
Yeah. Okay.
Heard it here first.
He's gonna throw him a parachute.
Yeah.
There you go. Soft landing.
I think he's coming with some stuff. Back-to-back worthy.
Okay. Wow. Some strong words from Dean Garaffa tonight.
Dean Garaffa.
Dean Garaffa, man. We are here. It is Friday night. This water is so great, y'all. Man, I mean, it's some of the most refreshing water. It's Fuji, right? It's Fuji. Yeah.
Fiji water.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's delicious.
I really want Kanye West just to jump out and said, F you, I'm the best. Here's why, and just come out with a diss song.
Kanye's dealing with a lot.
I don't get what. What is he dealing with,
guys? I found a great post today on Reddit from Kanye Culture on Reddit. This is a great take. I'm just gonna.
Let's hear it.
Pardon me, guys. Here's a thread title. Ye is washed now, and I'm tired of pretending that he isn't. We're starting there. Vultures 1, although somewhat decent at first, has already aged terribly into a disaster and is indubitably Kanye's worst album. He's tired, lazy, and absolutely not innovative. He's pushing 50, making club bangers for money. Whether you want to hear it or not, it's true. He doesn't even perform at his own concerts. He doesn't write his own bars. He's just second rate at the moment.
Wow.
Should I continue, guys? Should I continue?
Do a little more.
Sadly, it was God who inspired his second creative peak, and now he's abandoned God. He said himself, all of my recent success is down to me. That's my problem with Jesus. I prayed and nothing happened. I made it happen myself. Something must have happened to him after he released Someday We'll Be Free, because not only is this horribly wrong, but the true Kanye would have never, ever said such a thing. Let's see here. There's some really cool. Here we go.
Here for this. Eddie's like the Kanye.
The fall off between Donda, where we got Come to Life, Pure Souls, Hurricane 24, NCLB, Praise God, Off the Grid, KMSA, and New Again. To listen to Can I Feel Your Juice Through the Latex is a historic drop off for one of the world's formerly most talented artists ever. Loaded words. People went back and forth in the comments. But to your point about Kanye, you're saying, like you said, initially started with Big Three. You would have put him there as
I would throw Kanye in the mix.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Who would you replace?
No, I'm throwing him in the mix.
Okay.
Not even replacing anybody. Just like I'm taking whatever you guys want. I'm going.
Okay, so you're adding him.
Yes.
All right. So it's Kanye number 4 in that scenario.
You think he still got it?
Yes. I think Kanye's catalog is probably better than everybody else in that
The
list.
catalog, yes, but like currently, you think he has it?
Well, I mean, what was that? Vultures? I haven't really
Yeah.
heard that latest album, so I can't really.
There's a
have
lot
an
of Ty
opinion on
Dolla
it.
Sign on it. A lot. He's
See,
featured heavily on it.
Yeah, so I can't really have.
I would say he carries the album. I would go that
that's
far.
not-
I haven't seen a piece from Kanye that I've been like in a while.
I enjoyed Donda. I thought that was a good product. I enjoyed it. I got a lot of enjoyment out of it. Whatever. I don't listen to it currently, but I definitely listened to it when it was released. Vultures, I barely listened to. It's like nothing about it is interesting.
So yes,
I don't get Kanye from it at all.
so I like Kanye, and I think he should be thrown in that mix. But it was late registration, graduation. I'm done. To me, it was like that. Those two, Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was his best work. I'm just saying, me personally was like late registration is first, second album graduation, and after that, I was good after that.
Okay.
Like he made a lot of good work after that. But if I can listen to those two Kanye albums over and over again, those two things that I feel comfortable with, and I have no problem listening to any other Kanye. Those two albums, I'm good. Again, Beautiful, because I know Pando's gonna listen to me like you're bugging for saying Beautiful. That's the fantasy. It's his best work. Let me be clear. Not to me.
I love taking a stand. Yikes.
His best work it is, and I would agree with anybody, but I'm listening to late registration and graduation.
And I like 808 and Heartbeat. And
Yeah.
Heartbreak
Again, yeah,
or Heartbreak?
everybody has. That's when that Kanye was like, I don't know about this.
Is it
Kanye.
Heartbeat? I thought it was a Heartbeat.
Heartbeat or Heartbreaks.
Heartbreaks.
One of those.
808s and Heartbreaks.
Okay.
That album, I mean, so there was that very famous reel that was going around that he was like basically saying he gave birth to so much of current hip hop.
Yes.
And I'll give him at least half of what he said. I won't give him the full 100, but like 808s and Heartbreak was like that spawned off so many different types of artists. It really did.
I remember when I first listened to him, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is dope.
So good. So good.
Yeah.
Fig, you be listening to Kanye? Is he in your rotation of people you listen to?
He is not.
He's not?
No,
Yeah.
but I definitely do think he's good though.
Yeah. You like hip hop?
He did inspire a lot of the hip hop. You can't deny that, but as far as him currently on my playlist, he's not.
I definitely respect Kanye for what he's done, but right now, I think Unc gotta just
Yeah.
go take care of himself.
I mean, okay, comparatively, this is a wild comparison, but I'm going to do it. John Mayer. John Mayer's been around for a long time. He's got a pretty large discography, and they're all like a lot of, personally speaking, I feel like a lot of his albums are great. They're not all bangers, but a lot of them are great. I would put Kanye into some of the category, and I feel like obviously Kanye is a different person. I feel like he's just trying to still be like that enigma person till he dies. He's not gonna end the bit, right? You know, he's not gonna switch into the sandals and the comfy clothes and PR.
He's a superstar.
Yeah,
he's gonna rock. He's gonna move like a superstar.
but look at Lenny Kravitz.
That literally popped in my head.
That guy. Did you see him doing the weights?
Yes, with leather
Insane,
pants,
bro. What is wrong with
Did you see
this
that
guy?
clip?
No.
Bro, he's absolutely
in the gym
shredded.
with leather pants and like a mesh, like a typical Lenny Kravitz outfit.
Yeah.
Working out, going ham on a bench press.
Ham, inverted.
Isn't he like in the 60s?
He's
Yes.
up there, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely shredded. Shout out to Lenny Kravitz. Not that he's ever going to see this, but holy shit, man, that guy is doing. That's how I'm trying to be when I get to his age.
Tag
Man.
Lenny Kravitz.
Hey, yeah, tag him up. Yeah, let him know. Appreciate you and all that you've done for music across the world.
I'm not familiar with a lot of Lenny Kravitz songs. What's his most popular?
American Woman is the first
American
thing
Woman.
that comes to mind.
Yes, there's another one.
Are You Gonna Go My Way?
Okay.
That's the only two I know.
I almost went to a
I'm
different
done.
one. I Belong to You. I Belong to You. That's a good one. It's like a R&B Lenny Kravitz. Almost about as close as you get to R&B Lenny.
What is he
Kravitz.
like? Rock?
Yeah, I would say he's more
Alternative?
rock. No, I would say just rock.
Never really listened to
I wouldn't go alternative.
American Woman.
Yeah, I mean, just classic, man. That guy's fucking giant balls. That guy. Yo, we'll end our Lenny Kravitz segment here. There was a amazing photo of him. This is going back like 10 plus years probably, where he's wearing this absolutely massive scarf walking down the streets of New York.
Yes.
It's the most absurd picture I've ever seen, but it's absolutely real.
It's so Lenny Kravitz
Yeah, it was before generative AI.
that we know of.
Fig, tell me about that. You be using that? Do you use that in Photoshop? How's that been?
I use it for everything.
Unpack it. Like what? So explain it again for the normies. Tell them how it works.
It's a tool that pretty much just uses the cloud in order to help you produce stuff on digital content.
Okay.
You can also use it for, like, I use it a lot for work, to create emails and stuff like that, for chat GPT and stuff like that. But yeah, it's pretty much what it is. And I use it heavily when it comes to a lot of the client stuff. Like if I shoot landscape and they want it, you know, the 4x5 Instagram or Reels or whatever, I use it for that a lot to help build the background and stuff.
Yeah. So, okay, if you took a shitty photo of me and you wanted to, I'm trying to think of a reason why you would want to, right? Because like you could take a shitty photo of me and fix it in Photoshop, but like if you then wanted to be like, replace the door behind me with a different type of wood or something like that, or expand the background to be office environment, something like that. Like
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Yep. You could definitely do that.
that's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's
That's-
wild.
You can do a lot.
It's wild. Yeah.
You just type it in. You just type a prompt in.
Mhm.
Is that so? Click button, search box, or prompt comes up, and I type in. What do you type in?
Whatever. Like most majority of the stuff I use is more landscape, so I probably do like add lake, or change sky, or change someone's car color to match it to the background, or something like that.
That's dope.
That's incredible, man.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
You know what I'm actually afraid of a little bit is like the fact that we live in a world where that is real, that technology exists, but then also the internet exists. And it's like, how do you know what's real? Right.
Mhm.
Like, I don't mean to get super heady, but like, honestly, cause like, yes, there's shitty AI out there, but there's also really good AI.
Yeah.
Bro, some of this stuff, I forget what model it is or the name of the program, but it's literally like, is it DALL-E? Where it's ChatGPT, but that it literally just creates whatever videos you want. And they're like
It's
basically
called Journey.
Journey. Thank you. Midjourney. Yeah. Midjourney. You just literally typed the prompt of what you want to see, and it's just going to render that, and it's going to look hyper realistic. Like we've gotten to that point now, which is nuts.
This Tyler Perry had a deal that he was going to invest into something that he actually pulled back because he saw the enhancements of generative AI for video, and he was like, "Let me do more research and hold off."
Game changer, man.
He said he saw a video of like someone did a prompt of puppies playing in the snow.
Yeah.
Super generic, B-stock style videos. But I saw the video. I'm like, that looks
Real life.
Crazy, yeah.
like good enough.
Yeah.
And that's just now.
I mean, there's that real famous, I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's a famous AI video of Will Smith eating spaghetti.
I don't think
It was like early gen Chat GPT or Mid Journey or DALL-E or whatever, the image generation AI. And it looked terrible. But you could tell it was Will Smith and you could tell it was spaghetti, but it didn't look awesome. But like the modern day version of that is like hyper realistic. It's like the same prompt, just with today's tech. And that wasn't even that long ago. That was like maybe a year ago. So like in the span of a year, like the way that it iterates on itself is mind blowing. Like I think humans do that, but like AI is doing it at an insane scale. Like it's incomprehensible to.
There's a bunch of like big tech firms using AI for like robots.
Yeah.
And there's even places that had to shut down because the AI has gotten a lot smarter than they anticipated.
Damn.
I saw it on a podcast somewhere.
Scary.
Like one of them, I guess one of the, I gotta look it up. One of the robots was like, started like asking like, what is life? Like asking like real questions. And they're like, all right, let's shut this down.
That's wild.
I'm like, that's crazy.
I don't know about that, man.
Like we've seen so many movies of like this stuff happening.
Yeah.
And we're there. And we haven't learned from these movies.
The question has been asked, I think, like, are we just predestined to walk this out, or are we like the creators of our destiny? Because like we come up with these sci-fi concepts, we write books about them, we make movies about them, and then we end up living that out.
Getting
somehow.
there.
Yeah. Like it's crazy. Like we just think we have these ideas, we see it, and then we just do it. Self-driving cars, right? Like think about Minority Report, I Am Robot, right? A lot of these.
Would you get in a self-driving car?
Would I?
Like an Uber?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
If you would.
Yeah, I know it. I do seem like that type of guy. I would do
You're
it.
tech forward.
I am tech forward. I feel like I would only do it if it was like in a metropolitan area. Because like I feel like those places are more built for infrastructure. Right? So like good internet, probably a real important part of making sure that thing is working the way it's supposed to. You know, like good coverage. Anyway, Waymo is what I'm thinking about. Waymo, self-driving cars.
Yes. Guys taking over.
Got so many cameras on the outside of the cars, like because they don't pretend. Like that whole service is like, now this is the self-driving cars. There's going to be cameras on this car because we're not trying to like. So it's like really over the top. Whereas like Uber, I'm sorry, not Uber. Tesla's trying to be a little bit more discreet about it. Like, oh, it's just a normal car. You know, like there's no giant cameras on the side. Anyway,
AI.
Spink, how you been, man?
I'm good. I'm just thinking about like the whole AI thing.
Yeah,
like,
it's wild.
You gotta think about like it's starting now, but there's sooner or later it's gonna be introduced to all this equipment and all this gear that everyone uses day to day. And that's one thing that I always thought about was like the whole camera and the whole drone, and introducing AI into that type of stuff. It's gonna be wild. We no longer need like it's already in cell phones, right? So we're no longer need like a crazy camera. We could just AI it. I don't know. It's weird. It's scary.
We're in the future.
We're here.
What kind of cameras are okay? So like, let's just talk briefly about like, I saw you just bought like a recent drone, right? Like that little guy, was it red?
No, yeah, that was a joke. So that's
Oh, okay.
yeah. So
okay.
the new FPV drone came out, Avata 2, and I have the cheap Tello, DJI Tello, and I was like just making a joke out of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know anything about any of that stuff, so I'm like, yep, totally believable.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I guess you could definitely troll people, like, because like you're like you know what you're doing clearly, right? So like, yeah, that's awesome.
So it's funny because a lot of people actually thought it was a real thing, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry.
That's great. What's like the main rig that you do work with, that you do like, would you say most of your shoots with?
The main rig is the Mavic 3
Nice.
drone, and then I have the Sony A7R3 that I use.
Which was the tankier one, the Mavic?
The Mavic 3, yeah.
Yeah. And the other, what do you use the other one for primarily?
The Mavic 3 or
the other one?
The Sony?
Yeah.
The Sony is just for handheld stuff. So like whatever, like events that I can't fly my drone inside, I do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like a smaller footprint then?
Yeah, it's just a regular camera. Yeah.
It's like this.
Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Damn. A regular camera.
Yeah, it's a normal Sony camera. The Mavic 3 is the drone.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're
okay. I was still in drone universe.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, you're putting a camera on like I was like my brain was melting.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for pointing to the prop, Shannon. So speaking of this is actually the question I want to ask. So like, is it a 4K camera on that thing?
Yeah, the Mavic has a 4K. Yep. It has 5K actually. Yeah, it does.
It has like three lenses, right?
3 lenses. Yep.
Nice. Crazy, man.
Dang.
I mean, it's just crazy the shit that we could do nowadays. I mean,
Yeah,
just like thinking about
going back to the AI thing, like you got to think about like, all right, so you're shooting 4K or 5K, whatever it is. We're sooner or later it's gonna get down to like AI, where it's just, hey, I shot 1080p, but can you make this 4K? Like
Dude,
it's gonna get there sooner or later. So
Yeah.
that's why like that's a lot of that stuff I think about, because I'm like, man, am I in the right spot right now? But always thinking about my future, I guess.
Staying ahead of the curve.
always thinking about the future. Wow, that one landed a little heavy.
Yeah,
Sorry, hit me in the chest. I felt it. It's tough, man. I don't know. Like, how do you turn that off? How do you turn off not thinking about the future?
I don't know. It's just gaming, I guess.
Yeah,
gaming helps tremendously, and I think the older you get, the less gaming you do, because it's your schedule's
time.
Yeah, kind of full. 24 hours is not enough, but yeah. But gaming definitely helps keep me down to earth and just mentally stable a little bit.
It's tough, man. It's tough. I mean, because I feel like, so much of life is like, oh, man, you got to be present, dude. You got to just live in the now, But then it's like, yes, but also there's all this other stuff that's just right here waiting for me, And it's really hard to just be like, all right, I'm done with that for now. And of course, like eventually at night, hopefully, you can just, okay, I'm going to just try to rest and then we'll pick it back up tomorrow. Right. And how long do you do that for? How long do you want to ignore your problems for?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like that's ultimately the question. Escapism is real.
Escapism.
How do you guys deal with like time management?
What is that?
Oh man, that is a loaded question, dude.
So, as a leader at MGM, it's one of my responsibilities just to make sure like everyone's, because it gets tough downstairs dealing with like drunk people. I put 100 in this machine and we come look at it, it's only $1 bill. So they we deal with a lot of the one-on-ones interactions when it comes to like MGM and the guest disputes and stuff. So I always ask the leaders that I'm there with and try to help them grow. Like, how do you deal with your time management? Because I think that's super important when it comes to leadership and just, growing overall. So I'm asking you guys, how do you guys deal with that?
It's a great question, man. I mean, I like, okay, so like most of my life is on online calendar, right? So, and if it's not here, it's not real, right? Like I have to put it on the calendar. Like I have a calendar on my wall at home that's like the easel version of the calendar. It's like, it's on the easel, but it's also here, right? This one is the most up-to-date one, right? And then like hopefully you'll write it down on the home calendar, just because like it's hard to keep tabs of everything that's going on. Like you got your stuff, but then you got your family stuff. You got like, maybe your coworker stuff, like all these different things that you have to interact with and try to manage all of it. Plus be a good son, be a good father, be a good husband, be a good employee, like try to deliver on all these different variables. And it's like, my God.
Yeah. Yep.
Expectations, baby. It's real.
Absolutely. I think the
Time management.
for me, the biggest thing daily, I mean, obviously I run my schedule through Google Calendar. But I like to have checklists of the important stuff. Like what are my important things that I need to get done by a certain time? Knock those out. So it's all checklists. Like, all right, I'm going to do this from this time to this time. If not, I'd be a head case.
Yeah.
And I mean, I want to be better. We were talking about actually like the notepad thing.
Yeah.
So, it's finding kind of what works for me. Before I used to have a notepad at my desk before I worked full time for myself, of all my stuff, and I could go back 3 weeks, and I know that the stuff that I was working on that day is going to be on that notepad. So I think I want to go back to that.
The archive.
It's
nice to be able to like, what did I say?
Yes.
Oh, and hopefully you wrote it down.
Because when I tell you I used to write everything on there, like if I pick up a call, I'm at my desk, I'm talking about something, I write a note. Oh, this, blah, blah, blah. Like literally everything. Like if you were to look at the notepad, you're like, what is this? But for me, it's just like, oh, okay.
Mental note, yeah.
Like it reminds me of whatever conversation.
Yeah.
With me, since working in the school system, fun times.
All right,
fun times.
I want we're gonna land a plane here. Everybody, pull out your smartphones, pull up your music app of choice, and look through your list of playlists and find the one that is perhaps the most telling of your personality or telling of your musical taste. This is we're doing this off the dome. I'm just scrolling through. So I'm on Spotify right now. That's probably where I have the most amount of playlists. I do have a fair amount that also reside on YouTube Music. Been enjoying YouTube Music a lot more lately, to be honest. Lots of obscure music on there. We're seeing some concerned faces for our audio listeners. Okay, so I know Shannon, are you Apple Music? X YouTube Music?
Yes, sir.
Apple. Yeah.
Apple Music? Okay.
Man.
I love that everyone is like, which one of these playlists?
Man, I'm gonna have to go with. I have one here called Summer Vibes.
Okay.
And it's just normal.
Safe name. Got it.
Just a normal chill. You know, I play that. Man, I'm gonna say 80% of the time.
Okay.
When I go on. Just because it just puts me in that mood of, you know, being.
Wait, during
chill.
summer or like whenever you want
Whenever.
a summer? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's called summer because I named it during
right
when I created it.
So I'm coming to a realization that I don't really listen to playlists like that.
Really?
Do you like music when you're listening to it?
I don't.
You don't like music. Okay.
I just listen to it. I download it if I like it, and I just listen to it.
How does music find you? Are you just?
I listen to the same stuff.
Do you ever hit radio on any of your artists? Do you ever
I've
hit?
started doing that recently to find new music.
Bro, wow. This is
So this is also the reason why I'm dabbling in Spotify.
okay. Because I feel like oh my God. So I'm all about like, I like novelty. So I always want to find new music. So if I know of an artist that I like, if he's got features, I'll listen to the features, or I'll just sometimes do, artists and then radio for that artist. And then the algorithm is going to be like, all right, here are artists that are in the ballpark of what you might listen to. And often enough, there's like random indie artists I've never heard of that like, that's kind of dope. And so then I'll make sure to like it so that the machine can be like, I like this type of stuff.
See, I don't use the machine for like
feed me something else.
I don't do none of that.
I found so much good music like this though.
Wow.
So I got to do that because I be wanting to find new music, and I end up just listening to the same stuff.
See, I'll listen to stuff that I love, but I will I cannot listen to the same music. I can't I like my classics, but I'm on radio all the time. Give me different stuff. Cause all I really want is like a nice beat, a good vibe. Lyrics sometimes are important, but not always. I don't know. Anyway, I'm still looking here.
I realize that lyrics to me are not important at all.
Yeah.
I listen to
agree with
music. Like melody and like the beat and the instrumentation to me surpasses lyrics. I remember one time when I was in high school, I dedicated a song to a girl. That's stuff you did in high school. But the song, it was a breakup song. And I realized until you know, it's a breakup song, right? I'm like,
Oh, good.
sounds great. Melody's fine.
I got a playlist here called Chill Steez, but it's spelled CHL space STZ. I have another playlist here. These are old playlists. I don't really frequent these currently. This place is called Stankonia 2020.
Stankonia. Now, these playlists, did you curate them yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, that's if you didn't do that, you can't name them.
Right. Yeah.
You gotta curate them yourself.
XLounge Fall 23 collection, a collection with an X. Here's a song on that playlist.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
That guitar kind of spoke to me a little bit.
That's Majid Jordan, Naomi Sharon. Great song. Great song. You got?
I have one. SXS. Wordplay for sex. And it just has a lot of music in there.
All right.
That's
It's
it.
on brand for
It is on brand.
brand.
It's on brand.
That's on what?
On
On
brand.
brand for you.
Oh,
and
got you.
You know.
Sure.
You're a sex forward guy. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in, man. We always appreciate you guys stopping by. Once again, thank you to AIRFIG for
Sex
spending some time
forward.
on the couch. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Shannon, production value. Thank you, Mr. Thumbs Up. And on behalf of Dean Garaffa, I've been Rick. Thanks so much, guys. Peace out.
Peace.